Welcome back to another English lesson. I am filming this in my classroom. There are still students in the school, but this just happened a couple hours ago. A U.S. fighter jet was shot down over enemy territory. It was shot down in Iran. I believe one pilot has been found. This story is still developing, which means it hasn't finished yet. Other things could happen. Hopefully, both of these pilots will be found, but we are going to watch a newscast together about this fighter jet that went down, was shot down over Iran. I am going to have about 23 terms for you. They are going to use them in the newscast. They are going to be difficult. You might see them on the IELTS or the TOEFL exam, maybe hear them in conversations, but they will definitely help you improve your English. So why don't we watch that news clip together, and then I will come back and teach all of those difficult terms.
This is an ABC News special report.
Hi, I'm Diane Macedo. We are coming on the air with breaking news. A U.S. official confirms to ABC News that it appears a U.S. fighter jet has been shot down by Iran. Now a search and rescue operations underway. Let's get to our chief global affairs anchor, Martha Raddatz. Martha, what do we know so far?
Well, Diane, what we do know is this was a two-seater aircraft. The pilot would be in front, the weapons systems officer would be in back. And this would be a very dramatic and very dangerous rescue. Iran's Revolutionary Guard saying that Iranian forces had shot down the U.S. fighter overnight, with Iranian state media releasing images of the wreckage of a jet and of an intact ejection seat.
Okay, I'm going to try to film this in one take. No stopping, because this just happened. I want to get this out to you quickly. But they start off talking about a special report. And for each of these terms, I'm going to have the official definition. I will have a sentence for you that will help you understand what it means. And I'll have a picture. I'm not sure this is the best picture. Maybe I should put on my glasses so I can read a little bit better. What is a special report? It's a unique news program that focuses on one important topic. And usually this is for breaking news, we might say, like it just happened. We need to get that story out quickly. Excuse me. I am still getting over that cold, so hopefully my voice will be strong. Here's the sentence. We are interrupting our regular program for a special report on the global economy. Yeah, it's kind of frightening sometimes when you're watching a television show and then the news will break in, interrupt that show with a special report. They also talked about confirming something. And right after that, they say it appears to be. So these things are like the opposite. Let's talk about them. If something is confirmed, you know it's true. Let's get the official definition. To say that something is definitely true or certain. The CEO confirms that the company will open a new office in Tokyo next year. The CEO, it is basically like the boss of the company. But they also said it appears to be, like the plane appears to be shot down, which is the opposite of confirmed. That is a phrase you use when something looks like a certain thing, but you are not 100% sure yet. The weather is very cloudy. It appears to be raining in the morning. So if something appears to be a certain way, you can use that when you're not quite sure. Like maybe you are not 100% sure. Search and rescue. That's what they are calling this mission. Not a search and recovery, excuse me. We can talk about a search and recovery in just a minute. Search and rescue. That is an organized effort to find and help people who are lost or in danger. So they are still alive, or they think those two pilots are still alive. If it was a search and recovery, that means they think they are dead, but they are trying to recover their bodies. Let's use search and rescue in a sentence. The search and rescue team looked for the hikers all night during the storm. Next, we have very dramatic. The news reporter said this is a very dramatic news story, or this is a very dramatic mission. I can't remember what she said, but both things are very dramatic. Here is the definition: something that is exciting, emotional, or sudden. And I think this news story is all three of those. Let's read a sentence. The movie ending was very dramatic and surprised everyone in the theater. They talked about the IRG, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. They sound scary to me. Here's the official definition: a large and powerful branch of the Iranian military. IRG stands for Iran Revolutionary Guard. Here's the sentence. The news reported on a recent statement made by the IRG regarding border security. Next, we have wreckage. So that plane at one time was flying. When it crashed, it became wreckage. In the example here, we have a boat, but you can have wreckage when you're talking about a boat, a plane, pretty much any vehicle. Here's the definition: the broken pieces of a vehicle, like a plane or a car, after an accident. The investigators looked through the wreckage of the ship to find out why it sank. They said that the pilots had ejection seats. If you eject from a plane, if you look at that picture, it means you leave the plane. Hopefully you have a parachute that will help you get on the ground safely. Let's get the definition for ejection seat: a pilot's seat that can be thrown out of an airplane in an emergency. When the engine failed, the pilot used the ejection seat to escape the plane safely. Should I read that again? When the engine failed, the pilot used the ejection seat to escape the plane safely. And they said that ejection seat was still intact. Intact, that means not damaged, still in one whole piece after an accident. Here's a sentence: the box fell off the truck, but the glass inside stayed intact. How is that possible? You see the truck leaving, you see the box on the side of the road, and the glass is still intact. It's not broken. And you can see it says fragile, which means easily broken.
The IRGC said it was an F-35, but from the images that we do believe are credible but have not independently verified, it looks like an Air Force F-15. Now, U.S. pilots are trained in what is called SEER if they are shot down or have to eject over enemy territory. SEER stands for Survive, Evade, Resist, and Escape. The pilots, the navigator, of course, know that Iranians would be looking for them. In fact, Iran put out a message to shoot the pilots if they were found, and a reward was being offered. Later, they said if they are found alive. This comes after President Trump claimed in his speech on Wednesday night that the Iranians have no anti-aircraft equipment. Their radar is 100% annihilated. The president saying we are unstoppable as a military force. But again, this is a very, very dangerous mission.
I am not a military expert, but they talked about an F-35 jet. We'll talk about another one a little later, an F-15 jet. But this is what an F-35 is: a specific type of very fast, modern, stealth military airplane. Stealth. That means it can't be detected by radar. And I'll have a picture of radar for you in a little bit. Let's read the sentence. The pilot completed his training by flying an F-35 jet across the ocean. Next, we have credible. I hope that I am a credible English teacher, someone you can believe, someone who is trustworthy. There's that definition right there. Able to be believed, trustworthy. The journalist always uses credible sources so we can trust his news stories. And if something is credible, it's probably been verified. Verified means checked and proven to be true or correct. Before you share the news on social media, make sure the information is verified. Here's that other jet, the F-15. I guess it's older than the F-35, but don't take my word for it. Let's get the official definition. An older but very powerful type of military fighter airplane. The Air Force still uses the F-15 jet because it is very reliable. If something is reliable, it works for you every time. Luckily, my car is reliable. I never get stuck on the highway. It always works for me. Survive, evade, resist, and escape. Those 4 words were part of that SEER, that acronym, SEER. Let's talk about the S here, survive. What does it mean to survive? It means to stay alive after a dangerous event or accident. Animals in the desert have special ways to survive without much water. Take a look at those ears. I bet that fox can hear very well. Next, we have evade, and that means to cleverly escape or avoid someone or something. The rabbit tried to evade the fox by running into a small hole. So they are trying to run away from something. Resist. Oh, this is a tough one. Resist. It means to fight against something or refuse to give up. Take a look at that chocolate. It is hard to resist eating chocolate when it is sitting on the table. For the last couple months, oh no, I need to move around so the lights come back on. For the last couple months, I have been on a diet. I haven't been eating as much as I used to. Sometimes it is tough to resist chocolate. Escape. Escape. Maybe you know this one already. To get free from a place or a dangerous situation. So this cat is escaping out the window. I'm sure their owner will be very mad. The cat managed to escape through the open window. A navigator, it's usually a person, but it could be a device like GPS. Navigate is the verb. Let's get the definition for navigator. The person in a vehicle who decides which way to go and looks at maps. In the past, the ship's navigator used the stars to find the right path. What about claimed? If you claimed something is true, let's get the definition. To say something is true, though it has not been proven yet. Take a look at this man. He is claiming that his luggage was lost. Let's get the sentence. The passenger claimed that his luggage was lost during the flight. So when I hear claimed, that means I don't know if I should believe him completely. What about anti-aircraft? When you see anti in a word in English, think like the opposite. So anti-aircraft are weapons used to attack enemy planes from the ground. The ship is equipped with anti-aircraft guns to protect it from air attacks. Remember, I talked about radar earlier? We will talk about it officially right now. A system that uses radio waves to find the position and speed of planes or ships. That looks like some very old radar. And remember, if something is stealthy, that's the adjective, you can't detect it with radar if it's stealthy. Let's get the sentence here. The air traffic controller watched the radar to make sure the planes stayed far apart. Annihilated. I think we just talked about this in a past English lesson not too long ago. What does annihilated mean? To be completely destroyed or defeated. The old building was annihilated to make space for a new park. Is it? Congratulations, you made it to the end of another English lesson. But if you want to continue learning English, there is a whole playlist right down there for you. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.